Yeah, what's up guys? Back again for another video. This is Darren here, and this is my road to financial freedom. It's been a damn minute. I haven't updated you guys in a while, bro. I feel like in this current stage where I'm at, I'm kind of just in the experimental phase. Yeah, so I'm currently documenting my progress in organic marketing, and yeah, making money online. So I feel like I'm in a phase of, well, I'm just in a phase of experimenting. So I feel like what I've been doing so far is throughout I think last month I've been doing eBay dropshipping. I kind of been testing it out for a month, and then I decided to now. I haven't been experimenting with that. My verdict overall on it is that okay, it's possible to make income out of it, but the only problem is the profit margins are so slim that you can't really profit. It's like you can't make decent profits out of it. It's either you have to have like, it's like you have to have multiple big sales, like frequent sales, in order to generate more revenue. But you're not really, I feel like the month that I've been doing it for probably like a month now. I haven't been doing it recently, but I've just been doing it for a month. I kind of took a break off of it, but it's just the profit margins are just so thin because I'm doing eBay. I'm doing drop shipping on there. Me shipping it products from AliExpress. A supplier fucks it up, then that's obviously I have no control out of it, and then I have to update the customers about delivery time, and then customer complaints, returns, this and that, and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? It's just long, and the profit margins are just so slim that I just feel like it's not worth the hustle for me to experiment that long term. So that's why I kind of put a pause in it. So I'm not really doing it. Not that I'm gonna fully stop doing it, because at the end of the day, I still generate money out of it. But it's just that I feel like what I'm getting out of it isn't worth the hustle of me. You know what I mean? Because I'm constantly, yeah, it's just not worth the hustle. I'm not getting no big returns out of it. So, well, I wouldn't say big returns, decent returns out of it. You know what I mean? So I kind of put a pause in it. In terms of the organic side of things, I'm not gonna say dropshipping, because probably gonna say marketing, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't like using the phrase dropshipping, because I feel like it's just too, like, it's just too salesy, because you're just selling a product. It's like, for example, if I have these beats, I'm just selling it right to your face, like, go and buy this, I'll link my store. It's just right in your face. So I just call it marketing, organic marketing, or organic. So far how that's been going is yeah, the product that I was experimenting, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been testing that much videos on it. The reason is, initially I was testing out I wanted to test out on Instagram, but my Instagram account was performing really bad. I was getting 100 views. It's just my account is just cooked. So I'm debating whether I should just create a new account. But the problem with Instagram is just that warming up an account and creating an account and having an account prime just takes so much time, and it's just me spending, like, on average, I'm gonna be spending like a couple of weeks just to have an account primed, and it's just too long. I'm not trying to make excuses, but it's just it is a bit time consuming, unless I already because I already had an account. Basically I had a primed account. I tried to repurpose a primed account to my niche or related to my product, but it just performed very bad. You know what I mean? So it just didn't perform well. So it's either the account's cooked, or I can keep more in the account, but I just feel like at this moment in time, the account might be cooked, you know. So it's either I make a new account, or I don't know. I don't know if it's like, because the thing with TikTok is that I can experiment in TikTok, but the targeting in TikTok is straight up ass. It's straight up dog shit. The targeting just, and when it targets the certain geographic of countries, or the low converting countries, is not gonna really convert that great. Yeah, the thing is, it's a decent product, but I just it's just like that the concept I can come up with is decent, but it's just, yeah, the back end stuff is just not aligning. So I don't know. I haven't been filming for that. I'm still probably gonna film for that product, but it's either I have a primed account. Even my Facebook's not performing that good. It's performing mid. Yeah, it's not performing as amazing, but it's just performing mid. Yeah, I was even looking for another product. I seen another product. Basically I asked one of the coaches for another product that I was interested in, but I think he said that he said that it's decent, but it's just, the only problem is that product that I found, I think I found it on the burner. The product that I found is more of a summer product. It's not gonna convert that great, because we're in winter. It's more of a summer product, and it is a bit similar to the other products I experimented with, but it is interesting. So I'm looking to consider that. But apart from that, I haven't really been finding as much products lately. I just have to keep searching. But that's how the organics thing's going so far. And another thing is, I've also been experimenting different hustles, because I want to start getting into content creating as well. So trying to make money either on YouTube, or probably YouTube Shorts, or just content creating so far. So I've been experimenting using different like doing different videos within my niche, because basically, right, me doing the organic stuff is basically creating good content, good engaging content, good viral content, engaging content that is likely to go viral. So if I have the skills of doing that, why not incorporate the skills into like content creating? So like in YouTube, so I'm starting to do basically finding videos and try and recreate it into like short form content. So if that blows up, then I can potentially make money off of that. But the only thing is, I have to go viral in basically the videos I like basically create. So yeah, I'm basically doing content creating. So this could be engaging content, storytelling concepts, etc. But using the skills of the organic side and incorporating it to YouTube, even TikTok as well. You can also do it in TikTok. TikTok, I feel like you need like 10k. I think you need 10k followers, or like 300k views in order for you to get monetized on TikTok. But for the career program, but it's just learning, just having the skills of going viral in that, and just using that into that basically. But also I've just been doing a different, just doing something similar to that, similar to TikTok. No, I mean similar to organic, but incorporating that skill elsewhere, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Because why not? You know what I mean? Sometimes, obviously, it's good. Obviously, having a product, filming for products is good. But if I can make, if I can make money just creating videos, you know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, it's passive income in it. So you basically, once at the end of the day, once you're monetized, you're basically, it's like you're guaranteed views. You're guaranteed either views and just earnings. You don't have to rely on selling yourself, you know what I mean? It's passive income. You don't have to, it's generated, it's basically like an ATM machine. You're basically printing money, printing, so you don't have to rely on like selling yourself basically, because you is basically, it's doing the work for you basically, if that makes sense. Your content is basically doing the work for you, and YouTube is basically pushing it out. So basically the platforms that you're posting your videos is basically pushing it out to the audiences, and then once your channel is established, you're basically earning money like that, you know what I mean? So you don't have to do too much work. It's like content creating, and then and then obviously I'm basically experimenting 2 channels so far. One of the channels, I think 1 and 2, so 2 channels from 2 different niches. So that's what I'm doing, 2 channels from 2 different niches that I'm experimenting in, short form content. And the goal is, by the end of the month, hopefully, is to get a viral. I should be able to get at least, let's say, 3 viral videos. 3 viral videos. I would say, okay, let's say in the next 2 weeks, I should at least get at least 1 million views in one video. Or 1 million views in a month, hopefully, to get, let's say, because basically the goal is you need to, what's the month? So the monetization goal is to get 10 million views, 10 mil in a span of 90 days. So that's like 9 months. No, not, what am I talking about? Not 9 months. That's like 3 months. And 10k subscribers, which is you can easily get, and 100 flipping thousand watch hours. But I need to, the goal is to get at least 10k, 10, flipping out, I lost my train of thought. The goal is to get at least 10 million in 90 days, which is achievable. I should be able to get that before 90 days, but in a month's time, because I want to at least get at least, let's say 5 mil. I want to get at least 5 million views in a month, in 1 month, in the span of 30 days, which is 1 month. 5 million views, which is, and it's a bit, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit big. But sometimes you gotta, if you wanna aim big, you gotta set. If you wanna achieve big, you gotta aim big. If that makes sense. If you wanna achieve big goals, you gotta aim big goals. You know what I mean? You gotta aim big to get big. So that's why I set myself a goal to at least get 5 million views by the end of the month for YouTube. So if I get 5 million views, and then next month I get another 5 mil, and then that I should be monetized or get that before the end of the month. But I set myself a goal to at least get 5 mil by the end of this month, which I feel like it should be possible, because if I basically do my research and experiment viral videos and content, and then try and manipulate the videos that I could recreate into viral videos and then post it on YouTube, I should be able to achieve that number. So that is my goal by the end of the month. And yeah, another thing is, in terms of my work situation, I haven't been working. Well, I've been working, but it's been on and off. But I'm literally considering if I should basically, is because I do I work in the gym casual. I work as a fitness instructor casually at the moment, so part-time. But I think due to my circumstances, I'm thinking of working full-time, because I feel like I need stable. Basically, my income's not stable. I'm not gonna cap. My income's not. I'm not stable. I don't have a stable income. And originally, my plan was to work part-time gym and have another job where I could work part-time, so then I can have more options. But finding jobs nowadays is a pain in the ass. It's like a literal headache. It's like you apply and they don't get back to you. It's just, the job market is just so cooked overall. It's like there's no hope. It's like there's literally no hope in getting a job or securing a job, and it's just the process of getting a job is just long. So I'm thinking of either moving from part-time to full-time from the time being. Not saying I'm staying full-time, but the reason why I'm thinking of moving is just to have that stable income, because I feel like at this moment in time, me just having another job on top of this job, it's just not work. It's just not going to plan. Yeah, so I might have to. I'm thinking of actually doing it, because, and then hopefully if everything picks up with this side hustle things and I start making money and it starts compounding, then I can decide to fall back and doing from full-time to part-time, and then do my little thing. Because it's like if I'm earning from the goal is, at the end of the day, the goal is to have financial freedom. So if I can comfortably say that my online money is earning more, is earning greater amount, and I don't have to stress about it, then I know that I basically paved the way. I found a leeway, and it's just comfortable for me. So yeah, because obviously the goal is to basically scale, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, right, it's to branch out. So for example, I also want to be doing, let's say if I build up the capital with organic, for example, if I find my winning product, that if I find my first banger winning product and I'm just making 1,000 a day, and I'm just constantly making banger after banger after banger, then I can scale and then move on to doing ads with the winning product that I found, and then I can use that product and then use it with ads, create ads for that, creatives and all that sort of stuff. Then I can have all the capital that I build up from my big winner, and use the capital and then expand it on ads to then generate more income. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, right, with ads, right, because I think I spoke to some guy on the Discord and he's told me that he basically found his winner. He's basically doing ads, but he found his winning products from organic, and then because he found it from organic, he transitioned into doing ads. Because the thing with organic is that you have to rely on primed accounts for you to gain momentum. A primed account you have to rely on and a good source of products, but most of it is just account, to be honest. Because if you have a primed account, if I have a primed Facebook account with the niche that my product's in, then I'm gonna print. But if I have a product and I don't have a primed account, I'm not saying I'm not gonna print, but it's just gonna be harder because let's be real, most of the guys that make money from organic, they have a prime, they do it. The reason why they're making it, I'm not saying the reason, but most of the money that they make it is on a primed account, on Meta basically, because it's guaranteed views. You know what I mean? TikTok, forget about TikTok. TikTok's not really, I'm not saying you can make money off of it, but it's not long. It's no longevity behind that. You know what I mean? But that's why I say that when it comes to ads is that obviously you need to know what you're doing with ads. Then you have to do research. But you're paying for ads for your product. But because you're paying ads for your products, you're pushing it out there, so it's easier for you to reach traction on Facebook, either Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the medias. But it's easier for you to get exposure because it's traffic. It's basically ads traffic that you're promoting views basically. You know what I mean? So you can easily. So if I put it like this, right? If I was spending £50 a day, because okay, basically, how do you do it? So you set a campaign £50 a day for a product. If I was running a product for £50 in a day, for let's say 4 or 5 days, if I run it for £50 a day, that's my budget. That's my budget of money. Within that span of time, if I was running for like let's say 5 days, right? That's like 250 pounds. So that's £250 of capital that I'm having up stake in order to make 4K or 5K, because I'm aiming to make £1,000 in a day. I'm just putting it like that, you know what I mean? But ads, definitely, that's obviously if I reach that stage where I have proper capital, then I can definitely basically get there, you know what I mean? So yeah, at the end of the day, long-term scale, you know what I mean? So you can either do ads or some people say having a personal brand in it, you know what I mean? So personal brand is just your own brand. So obviously sooner I want to start like could even be it could be a clothing line, it could be just a brand, you know what I mean? But yeah, that just comes with content, creating organic content, you know what I mean? So yeah, that is a plan so far. Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing good. Just some updates so far. I haven't been updating you. I don't know. The thing is, I don't even remember the last time I updated you guys, man. It's been probably a few weeks now. For me, whenever I come back to the camera, I'm just kind of doing this to document my progress and just keep myself accountable, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't know if there's any set date of me excuse me, there's a set date of me just speaking to the camera, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just doing this to just document my journey in it. So yeah, man, hope you guys are having a good day. Stay tuned. This is Darren. Peace. Stay grinding. Peace.